guys, so I'm doing a little bit different of a film tonight. You've seen a lot of videos of me getting ready, but never of the whole getting unready process or the products I use for my skin. So I wanted to make this so you can kind of see what I do to get my makeup off and how I clean and replenish my skin. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing I'm going to do is put this hair on top of my head. Now that I got my hair up, it's not about how it looks, it's just out of the way, and that's what I need. So to start off, I'm going to take off my makeup, and I use the Neutrogena makeup removing wipes. I get these at typically Walmart, but you can get them at Walmart, Kroger, any type of CVS, drugstore. So sometimes I can get it all off using just one wipe, sometimes I have to use two. And this is when the raccoon eyes come into play. Cleaning the eye makeup off takes the longest because you have so many different aspects. You have the eyeshadow, and then you have the eyeliner and the mascara, and it's always usually black, and it will make spots on your face, and then you gotta clean that area off again. And it's very hard to get off of the lashes and the waterline. So that eye looks pretty good. And I just typically just rub a lot with the makeup wipe to get most of it off, and then I really get in there on my waterlines. Okay, so most of my makeup is off. There might still be a little bit in the eye area, but for the most part we got it all. And we only had to use one makeup remover. Next step is actually washing the face. And for that I have been using the Clinique Acne Solutions Clearing Foam, Cleansing Foam. So what I do is I'll get my face wet first. I always wrap this around my neck so I can get the water out of my eyes easier. And I just use about 3 or 4 pumps of this on my hand and then rub it in. It's not very foamy. You want to be careful around the eye area with this stuff. You don't want it getting in your eyes, which is why I keep the towel. So that way when I get done rinsing, I can clean up my eyes immediately just in case. And then I rinse it off. Now that I have my face rinsed off, I usually just pat out where it's wet. I don't want to rub to dry, so I just pat it out. And as you can see, my shirt got wet. It happens. Oh well. So I've washed my face with step 1, the cleansing foam. And now I'm going to do step 2, which is the Acne Solutions Clarifying Lotion. It says to put it on a cotton ball and rub it all over your face. I don't have cotton balls, so I just take toilet paper and fold it up. And of course you want to mix it up, because if not, the lotion solution sits at the bottom. So I just take my toilet paper and fold it really small to about the size of a cotton ball. And sometimes I'll even like open it up a little bit to give it some air so it gets more in there, so I don't have to like reapply it once I get it on here. It's good and saturated and ready to go. So I just apply that all over my face. Again, being really careful around the eye area. Now, the next step I do not do every night. I usually do it once a week, but I haven't done it in a while, so I'm going to do it for this part. I usually do it on Sunday nights. Is I use a face mask. I use this face mask right here. It's supposed to tighten up the pores. It's got mint and tea tree. Because it does have that mint in it, you'll see some redness when I take it off. It's just the mint reacting with your skin. Some people don't like the way it reacts, and I was a little nervous at first. But it does go down after like an hour or so. But it helps with, the mint part helps with the sebum control. So this is one of the face masks that are sheet masks. If you've never done a sheet mask before, you'd be surprised. They are very, what I would say, hydrated. I don't know if you can see inside of this. Let me try to let you feel it. I don't know, can you see all that solution that's inside of it? So they're definitely not dry. They're very wet. And this comes with a thing, I guess it's to keep it from tearing as you open it. And it's, I mean, you're going to get dirty working with sheet masks. Do you see this? About to like drop off my hand. All the formula and stuff on it. So, let's get this. And figuring out where to unfold the sheet mask can be the most difficult thing, which is why I'm glad this has this little, like, stuff here to keep me from tearing it. Okay, so I've got it unfolded. You just want to apply it to the face. It does have the holes for your eyes, nose, and mouth, but getting them applied perfectly can be a little time consuming, especially around the eyes, because this nose flap kind of wants to go into your eye. And this, there's actually a piece that's up under here. I don't know if you can see it. That's supposed to cover my nose. But I'm just not even going to worry about getting it. And because this is kind of wet, I like to lay down once I have this on. So, you leave this on for 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, the 20 minutes is up and it is time to take this mask off. I like to peel it from top to bottom. And as you can see, my skin is very wet. I was going to say hydrated, but it is actually, the serum is on my face. And so I just like pat it in, really push it into the skin once I get that off and rub it in. But I always pat around first. And I just keep rubbing it in until I feel like it's completely absorbed. Now that that's all rubbed in, I'm going to do the next step, which is the all over clearing treatment from Clinique. It is step 3 in their 3-step system. And I just use a little bit and rub it in everywhere. Of course, if I have any like breakouts, I really focus it on them, but right now I'm not really seeing any. Maybe a little one right there. But even when I don't have breakouts, I use it just to kind of help prevent them. Anyways, I just rub all that in. Now that I've done all that, I'm also going to focus on my lips. Most people don't think to do anything with their lips. They just put on some gloss or some chapstick or balm and they're good to go. But Mary Kay actually has a lip care line where they have a lip scrub and a balm. That's the new line. I still have some of the old, which has a lip mask, and so I'm going to use it because you could just place it on your lips and do other stuff while it sits for about 2 minutes. Whereas with the scrub, you have to work it in. So now that I have that on my lips, I'm going to put the final touches on my skincare and use the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion all over my face. So what I do is I just do a little bit on each side, like a little drop, and then I rub it in all over. And then of course while you're doing this, that lip mask is working away. And what the lip mask does is it will actually smooth out and do away with the dead skin. So if you ever have like skin on your lips that kind of peels up, it will get rid of that, knock it off. I know some people will actually peel it with their fingernails, and I don't know how they do it, because I did it one time just because it was really getting on my nerves and I had nothing to do about it, and when I did, it like completely ripped the skin off my lips. So I don't do that anymore. I use this instead, or the lip scrub, which really works out and gets the dead skin out. Then I'm just going to take some toilet paper and remove that lip mask. And as you can see, I mean, you couldn't even tell that I had lipstick on, but the lip mask took it off, whatever was still on my lips. So it's also great for that. And because it's white in color, you can kind of tell where you still have it. I find it's hardest to get it off of like the inside areas. And now my lips feel so smooth. And just to keep them from getting dry, I will use, throughout the day, I will typically use just the Satin Lips lip balm. But right before I go to bed at night, I've been using a thicker lip balm. It's actually a lip treatment. I got this in my Ipsy bag. And so I use this at nighttime before I go to bed, just because it is thicker and I feel like it's great for nighttime. It won't come off in the middle of my sleep. And especially where I'm a mouth breather, my lips get really dry really easy. Alright, and that is the Get Unready With Me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any skincare or lip products that you think I should try out, leave it in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave my channel. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.